So we had the movie Nosferatu that came out on Christmas Day, and of course Wolfman came out around Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and Valentine's Day is just around the corner, so you know what that means. I'm Sean McBride, the movie guy, and today we're going to talk about the slasher film Heart Eyes.
For the past 2 years, a masked maniac known as the Heart Eyes Killer has stalked,
hunted,
and brutally slain couples on Valentine's Day.
With no motive yet uncovered.
This is more than just murder. He's like Cupid with a kink.
Now, the new horror film Heart Eyes has a pretty simple story. There's a serial killer who wears a mask with two glowing red hearts for eyes, and he goes around chopping up young lovers every year on Valentine's Day with some very gory, over-the-top murders. I mean, it's important to take pride in your work, even if you're a serial killer. Olivia Holt and Mason Gooding play the young couple that the killer targets this time around, and this movie follows their budding romance in between bouts of running for their lives every time Heart Eyes shows up. So Heart Eyes is a horror comedy with a little romance thrown in, and I enjoyed the love story because there's some nice chemistry between the two main actors. But let's face it, it's horror that's front and center here, and some of the kills are so over the top that the audience I saw it with, they were laughing as much as they were screaming. I mean, for a very fun night at the movies. And look, I like the serial killer character as well, although he's not as scary in the movie as he is on the poster. You know, I think those glowing red eyes pack a lot of visual menace when it's up on the poster, but they're not quite as impressive when seen in the actual movie. I kind of wish that the filmmakers had touched the mask up with CGI to make the kills really pop. I was a little disappointed. Now, Heart Eyes runs a very quick hour and a half. Yes, too many movies run way too long these days. Heart Eyes understands that it's a campy little horror thriller, so it gets in, does a little stabbing, and gets out before the audience becomes too restless. Good job. Now on the downside, this is definitely a ripoff of the movie Scream, which isn't that bad as I do like the Scream movies, but this story is a little too predictable, especially if you've seen that movie. I wish it had some more originality, something to make it stand out from all the other fright flicks out there. Still, there are enough bloody kills and romantic thrills to make this into, well, bloody good fun. Well, at least for the fans of fright films out there. Now, non-horror fans probably won't be that impressed, but for the fans, I say we give Heart Eyes 2.5 stars out of 4. So are you excited to see a brand new cinematic serial killer? I mean, does he live up to your expectations? Comment below. And of course, don't forget to click and subscribe if you like these reviews. And as always, follow me on social media. I'm Sean McBride, the movie guy, over on X and Blue Sky. And tune into my weekly podcast with my friend Joe Fryer. It's called Two Movie Guys, and every week we go over all of the week's new big movies in a lot more detail. Just search for Two Movie Guys wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for watching. Hey, next time out, we have another pre-Valentine's Day movie. It's called Love Hurts, starring Oscar winners Ke Huy Quan and Ariana DeBose. We'll see you then.